are back at it after the Memorial Day holiday weekend, and we know that means one thing: the little kids will soon be out of school, the older ones coming back from college, and before you know it, they're going to be asking you for something to eat.
Sometimes it's really tough to keep that balance of healthy food that's simple to prepare and easy to keep in our kitchens or pantries.
For tips on some great, delicious, and healthy summer snacks, we've asked the expert here, Spartan Stores dietitian Allison Reed, to join us, and I'm definitely focused on this because I know that just in my household, I've got more people there now, and I want to make sure I keep them with healthy options if they're grazing.
Right. Well, and you know, you also want to make it easy, and you want to keep it kind of cool and light for the summertime. We were chatting a little bit before we got started today, and you were saying, you know, do we tend to need to eat more or less? Or what I say is that the thing that you have to focus on is making sure that you get something to eat, because more, you know, during the summertime we tend to be out and about and active, and that's great, but we have to fuel ourselves, and we have to remember that it's important to get a healthy snack in between.
I'm a snacker, and it's like late morning, late afternoon, because I find that I don't eat as much at mealtime if I'm really good about having my snacks. And so what works best for me and my family is to have them ready to go. Is that a good key for people to remember? Do you tend to not go for those bad things when you are prepared and have things in the fridge or made?
Yes, yes. Or when you have things that are very easy to kind of throw together really quick. And I have an example of something that you can throw together really quick. It could be something you could use for breakfast, or you could use it as a mid-morning snack, or even an after-school snack, or just mid-afternoon snack when the kids are out of school.
Yeah, these are some of our favorites here.
And I'm using Greek yogurt. You don't have to use Greek yogurt. You could use a fat-free yogurt as well, but I'm using a Greek yogurt.
What's the taste like on this? Does it taste the same as?
It's not as sweet.
Okay.
But to me, it's almost too sweet to have the fruited yogurt. Sometimes, you know, at breakfast time.
Yeah.
So, you know, I like to use something that's not quite as sweet. Along with the Greek yogurt, we've got some of the Nutty Nuggets cereal, which is nice and high in fiber.
Is that healthier than a granola then? Because I know a lot of people opt for the granola for their yogurt.
Yeah, it's actually lower in added sugars.
Okay.
It's higher in fiber.
Okay.
And it's lower in fat than a typical granola. So basically, you just layer a little bit of fruit on there too. So you've got the yogurt, you've got the cereal, you've got the fruit. And you
so you're making a parfait.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, I love the secret here. You always like to say that the frozen fruits and vegetables are so good because they're processed at the peak point of ripeness and freshness.
They are, and you know, that way you know you're going to get the most nutrients. You get it when it's at its best taste, and that's when it's frozen. And you know, if it's not in season and fresh, which, you know, during the summertime we have a little bit more of that luxury.
Right.
But, you know, during the wintertime or before we quite get to the season, like right now, we don't have a whole lot of Michigan berries yet. We won't have them for another couple months here.
It's nice too. You said you were kind of showing us and demonstrating cooler things too.
Yeah.
And with the frozen fruit that is somewhat thawed, maybe you took it from your freezer and put it in the refrigerator, you're going to get that cooling off effect too. It'd be nice, I bet, for packing also. It's going to stay cooler if you kind of have the semi-frozen fruit in your parfait.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you're packing it in somebody's lunch.
Yeah.
And this is something you could get the kids involved in, and it could be like a fun little way that they can help prepare their own snacks.
Nice. This is a great idea.
So you can see it just takes a couple minutes to get all these things together. And then you've got you could actually seal this up and put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah. That's nice about the Spartan brand, because they're resealable, especially with those frozen fruits.
You're demonstrating here, and then also we're going to move over here, and there are 2 ingredients, but you've got multiple ingredients here, and that's part of something that we should keep in mind too, because you want to hit different groups, because that's going to be really good and healthy and keep your hunger down.
Yeah. So you want to have variety, color, and balance in your food. So you can see all the different colors. You know, we've got some browns and beige. We've got the berries that are, black and blue and red, and then the yogurt is white. But really, the anatomy of a healthy snack would be 2 to 3 different food groups. Okay, trying to choose at least one fruit or vegetable to pair with each snack.
Nice.
Make sure you get lots of those vitamins and minerals in there. And then the other thing is, I know we're all concerned with feeding our kids healthy foods, but also, kind of keeping our waistlines trim through the summer.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, making sure that you have plenty of fruits and vegetables is a really good way to.
Yeah.
We have another snack here, Allison.
Yeah.
What are you going to prepare for us here?
It's just a ham and cheese roll-up, and I've used the light string cheese, our light Spartan string cheese. It's low in fat. They're 50 calories, and this is going to be about 100-calorie snack right here. Okay,
nice.
So you
That's really great.
Yeah, you just take a couple of slices of the lunch meat, and it could be shaved lunch meat, and you roll it up around your cheese there.
And you eat it, and you have a snack. You said for kids, you put that in a bun, too?
You could put it in a whole grain bun or a piece of bread and eat it kind of like a hot dog. Just boom, you walk out the door. I mean, you saw how quick and easy that was.
So simple. And, and people may be sitting at home thinking that's so simple, that's so easy, but that's the idea here, to understand that healthy snacking, healthy eating is really something that's simple and fun for the kids to get involved in.
Yeah, exactly. So, just choose from different food groups. Make sure you get lots of fruits and veggies. Don't forget about the lean proteins and low-fat dairy and whole grains. It really can be a lot easier than you think.
Yeah, that's good. So, thank you for the tips. We appreciate that. We'll be sure to incorporate those into our fun summer that lies ahead.
Yeah. Thanks, Allison.
Yep, we'll be right back.
This is 8 West.